Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Tamra judge apologizes for controversial autism reveal. OC's Tamra judge recently revealed that she is on the spectrum. While it was a diagnosis that made her emotional to share, it quickly turned into a reveal gone wrong. Fans are livid, and now the housewife is speaking out. Read on to find out what happened. The situation all started when Tamra made an appearance on her Two T's in a Pod podcast with Teddy Mellencamp. It was during one of their many episodes that she revealed that she was on the spectrum. She said that she found it out during a therapy session. Based on the timing of her reveal, considering it was amidst all of the drama she's currently involved in, Judge was instantly criticized. Most believe that she is using her diagnosis to garner compassion. Others are convinced that Tamra is using it for a potential RHOC storyline to get her to 20 seasons. After all of the backlash from her autism discussion, she quickly returned to the podcast and issued an apology to the world. At the end of the day, I feel really horrible. I feel beat down, Judge shared. I wasn't trying to insult or minimize or get sympathy or any of that, so I apologize. Tamra is the first housewife to announce that she's on the spectrum. However, she's not the only person in the Bravo universe that has the same diagnosis. Former RHOSLC star Angie Harrington revealed that her son Hart has autism back in 2023. Taking care of him, as well as being there for her other children, was the reason for her show departure. RHONY housewife Jacqueline Lorita also announced that one of her sons has autism. She shared his diagnosis back in 2012. She has gone on to take a backseat from Bravo, and now co-owns an organization devoted to advocating for parents of kids who are on the spectrum. Tamra might have thought that she did the right thing by apologizing. After all, her reveal did garner a ton of backlash, and this was a way to address it. However, it might have made the situation even worse. Most RHOC fans don't believe that the reality TV star actually meant it when she said sorry for the situation. In a Reddit thread, fans dragged the housewife for her lackluster apology. Here are a few of the comments. She gets worse with every word that spews from her lying mouth. She sounds so fake and disingenuous. It sounded like she was being forced to apologize. Tamra Judge, a longtime star of The Real Housewives of Orange County, found herself in hot water recently after making a controversial statement about autism during an emotional moment on a podcast. Known for her candidness and willingness to dive into difficult topics, this time, her honesty seemed to miss the mark, sparking backlash from the autism community and beyond. As Tamra navigates the fallout, she issued a public apology, admitting her mistake and vowing to do better. But what exactly happened, and why did it cause such a stir? The controversial reveal. During a candid podcast appearance, Tamra opened up about her son Ryan's childhood. She shared personal details about his early years, mentioning how she had once suspected that he might be on the autism spectrum. In doing so, she described some of the struggles she had experienced with his behavior, labeling them in a way that many found problematic. Her comments, intended to be vulnerable and insightful, came across to some as insensitive. The way she described autism, particularly in relation to her son's behavior, seemed to perpetuate stereotypes and misconceptions about what it means to be autistic. For some in the autism community, it felt like she was stigmatizing the condition or suggesting that her son's difficulties could have been a sign of something wrong with him, rather than a difference in how he processes the world. Backlash and outrage. As soon as the podcast aired, social media lit up with criticism. Many parents of children on the autism spectrum, as well as autistic adults, expressed their disappointment in Tamra's comments. They felt that she had spoken about autism in a way that lacked sensitivity and understanding, reducing a complex neurodevelopmental condition to a set of problematic behaviors. Autism is not something to be ashamed of, nor is it a problem to be fixed, wrote one angry Twitter user. It's who we are. Others pointed out that celebrities with a platform like Tamra's have a responsibility to educate themselves before speaking about medical conditions that affect millions of people worldwide. Tamra has a big audience. She could have used this opportunity to raise awareness and advocate for better understanding of autism, said another follower. Instead, she just reinforced harmful myths. The apology. Recognizing the storm her words had created, Tamra took to social media to issue a heartfelt apology. In a lengthy Instagram post, she admitted that she had been careless with her words and expressed deep regret for any hurt she may have caused. She explained that her intention was never to offend or belittle anyone, but to share her own experiences as a mother navigating challenging times with her son. I realize now that I spoke from a place of ignorance and did not fully understand the impact of my words, Tamra wrote. I'm sorry to anyone I hurt with my comments about autism. I have always believed in advocating for acceptance and love, and I am truly sorry for falling short in this instance. She went on to say that she was committed to educating herself more on autism and becoming a better ally to the community moving forward. Tamra also stated that she would be making a donation to an autism awareness organization and hoped to use her platform in the future to spread more accurate and positive information about the condition. The power of accountability. Tamra's apology, while well-intentioned, was met with mixed reactions. Some praised her for taking responsibility and offering a sincere apology, while others felt that the damage had already been done. Public figures apologizing after a backlash is nothing new, but in this case, Tamra's acknowledgement of her mistake and her pledge to do better stood out as a moment of true accountability. Apologies in the public eye can often come off as defensive or half-hearted, but Tamra's seemed to convey genuine remorse. Her message wasn't just a public relations move, it was a personal reflection on her own shortcomings. For many, this willingness to own up to her mistake made her apology more credible. I'm glad she apologized, one commenter wrote on Instagram. No one's perfect, and we all say things we regret. The important thing is that she's willing to learn and grow from it. Others, however, remained skeptical, questioning whether celebrities like Tamra truly understand the gravity of their words. Some autism advocates pointed out that while apologies are a step in the right direction, real change only happens when public figures take the time to engage with the communities they've harmed. Moving forward. In the days following her apology, Tamra has remained relatively quiet on the topic, opting to listen rather than speak. Sources close to the reality star suggest that she has been in touch with several autism advocates and is planning to educate herself more deeply on the subject before making any further statements. Tamra's decision to take a step back and focus on learning reflects a shift in how some public figures handle controversies. In the age of social media, where every comment can spark a storm of reactions, it's easy to double down or become defensive when facing criticism. But by choosing to engage in meaningful self-reflection and listening to the voices of those affected, Tamra seems to be striving to grow from the experience. Her apology also raises broader questions about how we talk about autism and other neurodiverse conditions in society. Many of the people who criticized Tamra weren't just upset by her specific words. They were frustrated by the pervasive misconceptions about autism that still exist in mainstream culture. In a world where information is more accessible than ever, ignorance is no longer an excuse. Tamra's apology and the conversation it sparked is a reminder that we all have a role to play in creating a more inclusive and understanding world. Whether we're public figures with millions of followers or private citizens, our words matter. They shape how we view one another and how we treat those who are different from us. A learning moment. For Tamra Judge, this controversy might serve as a turning point. It's a reminder that even those with the best intentions can sometimes fall short. But it's also an opportunity to learn, grow, and make amends. Her apology may not erase the hurt her comments caused, but her commitment to doing better offers a path forward, one that, with time, could help repair the damage and lead to greater awareness and understanding. In the end, it's not just about making a public statement. It's about Tamra's actions moving forward, how she chooses to use her platform and her voice to advocate for those who can't always speak for themselves. And for many, that's a step in the right direction.